Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. The Marlies taking on the red-hot Charlotte Checkers here this afternoon. We expect this to be good, and it definitely will be. Face-off one, and it's controlled by the Checkers. These two teams always go back and forth. Here's Charlotte with an early look. That chance cut by Shaw. It's picked up by Cornadino to Balkinis. And he'll set it to Asplund. That's stopped and kicked away. And Walensky's just trying to get that to the goal. Has it again here for the Checkers. In his own zone. Here's Walensky. He'll circle and play it to Kordenko. Mayhew. Through center. Pass on the right. Here's a 2-on-1. Stopped by Hildeby. Way down, and that's cleared but not out. And Walensky's got another shot. It was knocked out by Hildeby. Kept in by the Checkers. Steves turning it over. Marlies being sloppy, and the stop made by Hildeby. Just got a piece of that as it clanked off the iron. Here's another shot. They score! Walensky gets it away, and the Charlotte Checkers open the scoring early here in the first. Good start for them, and we obviously expected this was going to be the case. The Charlotte Checkers always making things interesting, and we know that they're going to here tonight. So the face-off will come back to center ice. First 5 shots of the game belong to the Charlotte Checkers, and they have the lead with that. As the face-off one, here's Villanova sending it into the Charlotte zone. Around the boards it goes. It's picked up down low here. Blandisi, his shot goes off the outside of the goal. Here's Samoskevich to Balinskis, and here come the Checkers. Balinskis, he has a breakaway, he's in alone, and Hildeby got a piece of that as it rolled towards his goal. Here's Clifford in the corner down low, picked up here by the Checkers again. Looking out front, there's the chance, and Dennis Hildeby makes the save again. The pressure unreal here early on by the Charlotte Checkers. This is exactly the way that they want to play their game, and it is the way they're playing their game here tonight. Face-off one, here's Benning. Over to Carlson, has a lane, and he's stopped by Hildeby. It goes into the corner, picked up again by the Checkers. Pass to Samoskevich. That goes into the corner off a ricochet, back to the point. Benning lets it go, that's wide. They have it picked up here, and that's McAllister in the corner. Back to Carlson, Benning over. In the corner it goes, Blandisi can't clear it. McAllister to Carlson, here's Benning. He's stopped by Hildeby. In behind the net, looking out front, another save made. He's still down. Here's McAllister, they score! Back to the point, they strike again. It's Mike Benning at 12:22 of the first to make it 2-0 Checkers. This is a great start from the Charlotte Checkers, out shooting the Toronto Marlies 11-0 in this game already. Here's Carlson to Kordenko. Bringing it in here on the right side to the net. He's stopped by Hildeby. Good save there. Picked up again by the Checkers. Down low out front. Backhander shut down by Hildeby. Picked up another pass. Another shot. That's handled by Hildeby. Down and out, and the Marlies can't clear. Carlson, there's a shot. Ricocheted to the goal, but it was blocked on the way. Slavin chipping it over the helix in. That ricocheted off a leg, and Torberg turned it over. Asplund in front of one-timer, stopped by Hildeby. Rebound, that's backhanded over the net. And that chipped the glass. They'll quickly confirm that that's okay, and the face-off to the left side of the Marley net. Here's the draw. One back by the Checkers again. Carlson, Kordenko, that's blocked away by Hildeby. Back to the point, Carlson, he has Benning. To Mayhew, to the net, stopped by Hildeby again. And the Marlies get control and clear it off the boards, and that just gets out. Steve's chasing after it, Carlson with it. Carlson to Benning. Asplund with it. Here's Asplund to Mayhew, might be a 2-on-1. Rafai trying to get back. Here's the shot, Scoob. Couldn't get it to the goal. 30 seconds to go in the period. Toronto not even registering a shot. Mayhew to Benning. Penalty coming, it's going to Toronto. Shaw trying to get a handle on it. 3 seconds to go in the period. That's blocked, and they do touch up Charlotte to the power play. 2-0 Checkers here in the first. It's been all of them in this first period. Toronto at their sloppiest start of the year since the Utica game. Here's a glove stopped by Hildeby at the buzzer on that shot. And we're through one here tonight in Coca-Cola Coliseum. It's all Checkers. They lead it 2-0 after one. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 18-0 Charlotte. They lead 2-0 after one. The hits are 5-3 Checkers. Face-offs 5-1 Checkers. Power plays Charlotte on the power play to start the second. 2-0 after one. Welcome into period two here tonight from Coca-Cola Coliseum. The Toronto Marlies trailing 2-0 after one. It's another night game if you're with us. Fitzgerald Asplin got it away. That's stopped by Hildeby. Petronero to Blandisi. Here come the Marlies shorthanded. Blandisi looking over. Petronero, that was cut by the Charlotte Checkers. In the corner it goes to Fitzgerald. Asplin with control. Asplin to Mayhew, taken down on that collision. Blandisi to Petronero, and all he can do is get it back in. Marlies chase it down. Slavin to the net. Shooting, that was blocked. Marlies still looking for the first shot on goal. Balinskis, he has a goal, he has a man ahead. Breakaway, Asplin, he's stopped by Hildeby. Best stop of the game for Dennis Hildeby. Slavin with Blandisi, 20 seconds left on the rush. There's the quick shot, it's knocked away. First shot of the night for the Marlies. Mayhew up the left side, here he comes. Power play coming to an end. There's the opportunity, stopped by Hildeby. There's a backhander in tight. Balinskis lets it go, and Hildeby again. Blandisi to Clifford. Marlies up the right side and in. Clifford drops it back. There's a quick shot. It just missed. In the corner it goes. Fitzgerald. Marlies with their best chance of the night so far. As here's Mayhew. Not out. Blandisi kept it in. Marlies attacking, but it comes out. Balinskis to Asplin, and he'll just put it in on net. Backhander to forehand. Balinskis, he's stopped by Hildeby. Marlies Villeneuve finds Kyle Clifford. He'll send it into the Charlotte zone. Round the boards it goes. Blandisi chasing after that. It goes into the corner. Ty Voigt has it. And here's Fitzgerald out to center and right side and in. Here he comes. Step to the goal. In front. That stop. Rebound. A bouncer came in the crease. Now Steves the other way. Leading goal scorer this year. Shoots and scores! Alex Steves! And the Marlies get on the board. 2-1. So the goal scored by Alex Steves. He's been doing it all year, and he gets rewarded yet again as the Marlies find themselves back in this game. It's 2-1. Benning gave that away. Steves sends it in. Marlies chase it down. It's Logan Shaw. Shaw looking to the net. Pass in front that just missed. Oh, Knight dived across, and he just got a piece against Steves looking for his second. Brought in here by the Checkers. Now Steves with it again. Abrazizi and right back into the Charlotte zone, but only momentarily here unless an attack happens, but that will not be the case as Sam Miskevich gets it out to center. Here he comes left side and into the Marley zone, and he is offside with 7:30 remaining in the middle period. 2-1. Face off here. Outside the Marley line. Shots in this game are 24-3, but it's 2-1. Draw one picked up here by Skoo. Trying to get that to the net. Now Abrazizi. He has Logan Shaw with him. Abrazizi! He's stopped by Knight. It goes in behind. And what's happening here? The net came off, it looks like. A face-off in the Charlotte zone. Marlies annoyed with that, of course. They had full control and were attacking, and the net comes off and stops the attack. Solo has it, plays it in front. Swing and a miss. That one right in the paint. Miller back to the point. Here's Grant Crookshank. Looks back to Rafai. Lets that go. It's blocked to Solo. Zach Solo having a hard time keeping it in, and it does come out to Carlson. Carlson and over the Toronto line trying to get that to the goal. Giles got it on net. That stopped it. He scores. Got his own rebound to restore the 2-goal lead, and the Charlotte Checkers make it 3-1. Look at this. Just put it to the net. Good things happen. And he gets his own rebound as the Marlies are standing around puck watching. A wonderful goal for him. It's his first of the year, and it restores the 2-goal edge. Sent in here by the Marlies, trying to get back to the attack here after giving up a goal just a few minutes after they scored. Cruikshank kicks it back, and Kokkonen's not going to hold the line. He'll go back to get it. His pass up on the wing finds Miller. Kicked ahead, and no one was there. Villeneuve was after it, but Skoog got it back, and he'll go to the attack. Skoog in front is stopped by Dennis Hildeby. Here's Master Simone. Marlies turn up ice. Seconds running down in the period. There's a pass to Miller. Miller in front. They score! What a pass! What a finish! Master Simone has his second of the year. And the Marlies back within one with 2 seconds to go in the second. What a goal, what a finish. Toronto back in this game again. Just 5 shots on net, but they have 2 goals to show for it. And again, they're in this game. And we'll head into the third that way here tonight, 3-2 through 40. Great period from the Toronto Marlies. They responded well. Still allowed quite a few shots that period. They allowed 18 in the first. They allow 9 in the second, only putting up 5, but they get 2 on the 5 shots. Shots a goal after 2 are 27-5 Charlotte, and it's 3-2. It's 9-5 Charlotte. The faceoff's 9-3. Charlotte 0 for 1 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. 3-2. We head to the third here tonight. Welcome into the third period from Coca-Cola Coliseum. The Marlies with work to do. Down by a goal, and this will have to be their best period of the night. Rafai sends it in. The Marlies only 5 shots in that second period. So as we mentioned, it has to be better here in the third, and we expect it to be for sure. Here's Kordenko. Gave that away to Logan Shaw. Marlies turn up ice. They'll send it in. Picked up here by Abrazizi to the net. Shooting. Stopped by Knight. Here's Steves with it in the corner, then lost control. Mayhew trying to get out of his end. He will here with Asplund. Left side boards. Abrazizi kicked that free. It found Kordenko. Back in come the Checkers again. 2-on-1. Good save made by Hildeby. Here's Fitzgerald to the net. He scores! It found a way through. And Casey Fitzgerald, for the third time in the hockey game, restores a 2-goal lead for the Charlotte Checkers. It's 4-2. This one, Hildeby just not in good position, and it sneaks its way through. The first shot allowed here in the third in the net. 4-2. Niemela sends it in. Silence here from the Toronto fans as they look to get in again. Clifford, backhander, stopped by Knight. A good attack by Kyle Clifford, but couldn't finish the backhand. Marlies don't even have 10 shots in this game yet. 2 goals to show for. But looking for a better outing here tonight. Draw one, Niemela shoots, scores! Oh, what a rip! Topi Niemela gets the Marlies within 1 again. It's 4-3. Topi Niemela with a snipe from the high circle. And it's the Toronto Marlies responding right away. And this is exactly what they need to do to stay in this game. Sent in here by Toronto. They'll chase it down. 4-3 here in the third period. This is the loudest back and forth game here in Toronto so far this year. Clifford gave that away to Balinskis. McAllister gets that out. Samoskevich turned it over. Kyle Clifford sends it right back in. Chased around here. Here's McAllister. Voigt trying to cut him off. Balinskis out to center. Right wing, he'll drop for Fitzgerald. Left side and in. Trying to chip it back in, but Niemela sends that back out. And now the Marlies to the attack again. They get control. It's Blandisi. Gave that away to McAllister. And out again come the Checkers. Halfway through this third period, 4-3 Charlotte. Weiss to McAllister. In come the Checkers. Looking back to the net. Samoskevich, that's off Clifford. And a good block there by the Marlies. Another shot. That's blocked. Samoskevich to the net. Stopped. Rebound. Hildeby has it. What a stop by Dennis Hildeby. He was down and out, and it looked like a sure goal was going to come from it. What a save. That will be on the highlight reels to keep it 4-3. Shots in this game are almost 30-8 for the Charlotte Checkers, but we have ourselves a 4-3 game. Face off. One back by the Checkers. Here's Balinskis. He's stopped. Villeneuve to Slavin. The pass up for Torberg, and the Marlies to the attack. Torberg playing it over. And that was cut by Balinskis and sent ahead to True. True trying to get that to the net. Slavin takes him into the boards. Here's Fitzgerald. Good block by the Marlies. Slavin to Mikko Kokkonen. Ahead come the Marlies. Here's Torberg. He has a man with him. What a stop by Knight. Master Simone to Villeneuve. Marlies to the attack again. Master Simone shooting. That's blocked. Fitzgerald picks it up. In the corner with it. Sent ahead to Giles. He has a goal here tonight. Kokkonen. That pass finds Steves off the bench. He has Aberzizi with him. And in the corner on the turnover. Trying to get it back. Aberzizi with Steves. Doing a good job of attacking now. Skoog with it. As the seconds run down here in Toronto tonight. Rafai with a heavy hit. And here's Marshall Rafai. Moving in. Kicking it over. Steves with a lane. He's stuck by Knight. Shaw down low. Hit in the corner. True. Challenge for the puck there. Here's Kordenko to True. And time will run out here tonight from Toronto. Final 10 seconds. He stopped. Rebound came right back to him. Stopped again. And with 3 seconds to go, that'll do it. Toronto Marlies fall 4-3. It's their second loss of the season. It was not a team effort here tonight. They did find a way to get 3 on the board, but are unable to come away with the victory here this afternoon. Your final score, 4-3 for the Charlotte Checkers. The Marlies dropped to 7-2 on the season, only their second loss of the year. In this one, it was slow from start to finish, and it came to be. Charlotte takes the first of 2 against the Toronto Marlies in this head-to-head this season. We hope you enjoyed this one, and should be back at it hopefully sometime tomorrow night.